The black tea gutter sector don't stop. Now I'm back uh off the creep, off the late night because the live that I had earlier today. That wasn't what the judge planned though, getting up right here talking about. It's just that the more I think about how good the Lord has been to me, I try to let a few things out. That's just the way it is now. Uh, Granted, there was a lot of apologizing and slipping and sliding around here on this ninja net today, but we're gonna talk about it. Come on in. I know y'all not asleep. Ain't nobody else alive. I checked around there to see everybody, see if was anybody that I like to watch. Anyway, I tried to look and see. Well, I can't be too loud too because it's almost 3 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We got some good and bad news, shady news, whatever you want to call it. Come on in and smash the like button. Come on in so I can get started. We got about 6 things to discuss here. Okay, I feel as though there's no time better than the present. Okay, come on in. Hey, Vampy, are you up this morning? Cause me and you need to chat. Yeah, Vampy girl. Reach out to me on IG. We need to have a conversation. Vampy, are you there? Good morning, good morning. Let's get started. Donata's back. Okay, now come on in if you want to hear the real. Forget what you heard. Donat is back and he is nastier than ever. No, seriously. I was up around there on Twitch, and my, to my surprise, it was Donat himself. First, I thought it was an imposter. I said, wait a minute. How did he escape a $5 million bail? Come on in. Get out the bushes and come on in and smash the like button. Good morning. We are officially live. At least I hope we live. It's a good day, right? Listen, Denat is out of jail. I will tell you what happened when I went up over there. Listen, it's the cancer effect. Okay, listen, what you see in a cancer is what you get. Okay, that's what you get. Now, cancers are special people. All right. Listen, I'm a mother of a cancer. Okay. Yes, I'm the mother of a cancer, so I can read them down for filth if I need to. But see, the judge not in the business of reading down for filth due to the way that last live had went. Vampy, are you out there? Vampy, are you out there? Come to the front of the class. Come on in, because I got time. I ain't going nowhere. I got some time. I said, let me go ahead and click this live, because the content got to be content. Come on in. Schools are closed. The government is closed again. Third straight day in a row. Okay. So I already suggested what you guys could have done. Now today is totally something different. This is for the adults. Um, the word is JOB. Okay. Job. That's the focus. I know a lot of you don't like to hear that word. The I refuse to work crew. Who a part of the I refuse to work crew? The judge is never one to refuse to work. Now, the older and wiser you get, you really weigh your pros and cons. Do you want to continue life of chaos, running and flipping and jumping and skipping and hopping, plotting and planning 24 hours out of the day, trying to win? That's the object. The career that the judge chose, the object was to win. Okay? No, I did not say WIND. The judge said WIN. W. 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 Come on in. Good morning. We got a couple of things to discuss. The knot is no longer. Thank you to those who sent absolutely nothing. Okay? I want to shout you out. I put in a bird chest call. The shout out to all of you that sent zero. of nothing, okay? Nothing from nothing leads to nothing. You got to have a job if you want to be with me, okay? Go ahead and smash the like. Oh, y'all hitting the like button. I appreciate it. All right. And listen, the government is closed. The schools are closed. Figure it out. Seriously, get up. Um, inspire yourself. Sometimes people are unavailable, okay? Some of us are just not in the business of inspiring you 24 hours out of the day, okay? Now, I was up around there on the Twitch. Um, did not appear to be okay. Back on his high horse up around there. He was barking out orders up around there. In fact, he advised his people that first he said, "Hey, dear Yvette," and this, that, the judge. Some, I understand y'all get confused. Okay, I get confused too. Sometimes I don't know who's right here talking. Okay, but I meant every word. Now, some of it could be amended, for good measure, but it just depends. All right, now I know those words went over a lot of y'all heads just now because you're just not on the level. And that's okay. It's okay. Rome wasn't built in a day. The judge is one of the most hated content creators up around here. Shout out to Dre because, I ain't no hater. Somebody's watching up around there. Lord have mercy. He's at 95,000 subscribers. The judge does not want. Listen, I like to see everybody grow in spite of it all. And we're on a 30-day reprieve. Um, I don't know. That's why I need Vampy up around here. I saw a video surface up around here. It says my Vampy's backup channel, but I'd like to object, okay? Because I ain't never wish no single mother head or bobblehead but to prison. Let's be clear about that now. Now this wasn't even a part of the script, but while I'm on it, people insert themselves in jail, okay? They sign themselves up due to their nefarious behavior. And a career criminal will not stop until they get caught. Let's talk about it. Can you imagine the people before the judge? The judge don't put nobody in prison. So I will have to respectfully object that bull crap. You understand? Do the research. People is actively getting out here trying to get themselves locked up on their own. They doing a good, fine job on that. Let's be clear. Okay? Now, I was up around there with Deny. He advised his people, I don't trust these vet. I said, listen, I'm not in the business of trusting nobody. Okay? I'm not. A lot of people I prefer to keep you up close and personal so I know what you up to. Some requires a little more attention than the rest. Some you could just let fly, check in on check in every now and again, see what's what. You know what I'm saying? Go up for that joint like Lil Kim. What? You know what I'm saying? You gotta hit the Lil Kim round this Mickey flick. This internet ain't safe. Everybody hiding out in the bushes. Nobody want to drop down. It's all good. You guys must didn't get your permission slips to be up over here. Anyway, it's good to see the not. The not, in my own opinion, is not the type that deserves to be behind bars. Now, wait a minute. I know a lot of you probably would disagree. And respectfully, I have to, um, respect your opinion. I was up around there on Station Hill. I dropped through there every now and again. And, the CEO of the Treetop Land up over there, she advised Judge, you know what I'm saying? What are you doing, Judge? And this and that. I said to myself, I know it. I understand your pain. Okay? But God give his strongest, I said his strongest army. Lord have mercy. Somebody got to do it. Okay? Good morning, Faye. Thank you for being brave enough. Happy hump day, Faye. This is going to be a good live one. You ain't going to be ashamed of. As Judge was going. I'm glad you weren't here early, Faye. I went off topic, off the rocket, but I was standing on business. See what I'm saying? But sometimes I realize our deliveries can make a difference and save a life. Let me tell you something. I don't take no type of solace or fun in folks getting up around here faking like they got cancer and any other god daggone disease that could take you away from up around here. If you one of those people that's running around here scheming and scotting, wait a minute, damn, scheming and plotting and planning, and you using cancer. See, this buckethead back in the day. See, Judge been around here a long time, and all Judge want to do is make America great again, as well as make YouTube safe. Amen. Oh my God. Make YouTube safe. Amen. Yeah, that part. All right. Let's be clear about a few things. We're going to move right on along because I could just feel. See, sometimes I get around here and feel the kinetic energy. See what I'm saying? Some of the energies be strong. But when I was up around there, I said, let me get on back on up out of here. You know, you listen. You've been around here long enough as just Shady Court. Yes, make YouTube safer for all y'all, Faye. You know, I was thinking about having a discussion with all the content creators up around here, and you know, trying to get to the logistics of some things. You know, I like to make logic of some things going on. So I was thinking, who would y'all want us to sit down with? Who you think need to be brought to the red table? And who need to be sat down and everybody have a conversation. You know, I thought, I'm always thinking of creative ideas. You know, some people up around here ain't got a creative bone in their body. Okay? They've been talking about the same story for the last 18, 25 years. I don't want to hear it. Okay? I could barely keep up with what happened 3 days ago. That's right, the knot is back. He nasty. He's over there barking out orders. Um, this is no shade because he know how I give it down. But as I stated, that's Maverick. If y'all hear chewing on the bone, dropping the bone, and all that, looking for a bone, that's Maverick. He off the early morning. Okay, he don't know what time it is, and I'm just looking at him like, yeah, he's getting in the mood. Okay, to turn up, and it's really time to turn down. We got a lot of re-entries, and I must say, there's a lot of folks that we hadn't seen in a while on this ninja net. Sweet Pea Diaries is back. Shout out to Sweet Pea Diaries, whoever she is. Um, Last I checked, she was on a mountain in her car, and she looked amazing. And I said, my God, her skin is popping, her hair is knocking. What a difference a day makes. What a difference a day makes. It makes a difference on this ninja now. Time away from this psychotic, pathetic gutter T sector makes a difference. Okay? So yeah, she's back and she's vowing to spew out her content again, and which leads the judge to believe in, and I think it's no better person than to make this official announcement. Smash the like button. This off the early creep. Late night early creep in the morning. But she's back, and nobody needs um actual permission. I mean, I don't know where that came in from. No special announcements and no surprise coming back party. Listen, we're going to see the content eventually in the algorithm. And, the playing field is wide open. If you say you want to do excuse me, if you'd like to, good morning. Happy hump day, baby. Hey, Daisy, good morning. Listen, if you like to do your content, just come on, do your content. The people will get serious when you get serious. See what I'm saying? That's how it works. It's just like rehab. It works if you work it. So, Sweet Pea Diaries is back. I really appreciated the fact that she did issue a couple of apologies around there. Now, hey, you can ask yourself who was the apologies for. That's neither here nor there. The fact of the matter is she's back in full effect. She's taking accountability. She's reminding people, listen, 24, 25, 23, all them years been hard for a lot of us, okay? The only difference is a lot of us ain't gonna share. We'll go to our graves before we get up here and share a daggone thing major that you guys can hold over our heads. No, no, that's not gonna happen. All you're gonna have is speculations. We'll die first before we get up here and tell you that we ain't paid our water bill. You understand? Because you never forgive, okay? And I pride people on being open. Now, I would tell you behind the scenes, now, baby, baby, because see, I'm thinking about the long way, okay? I'm thinking about the long route, for real. And, it's a shame. Yes, make YouTube love. Well, we can just keep our fingers crossed and keep hope alive. After said court dates, this is the year of lawsuits, chaos, mayhem, and anybody can get it. And it's your turn eventually. Now, some of us have had several turns and we just really don't care anymore. We are sick and tired of being sick and tired, okay? Donata's back. Sweet Pea Diaries is back. It's good to see her. She looked really amazing. She was up there on a mountaintop. No shade. That's why she was trying to get her signature. I said, go ahead, Sweet Pea. Now, I am not beefing with Miss Sweet Pea. No, we're not going to have no cup of sugar, a cup of tea, and all that old, but I wish her well in her content and her endeavors. She's certainly a legend in the game. From what I was over there investigating, it appears she's back up Tasha K's rear. She's back on her butt. Hey, Polo, good morning. Top of the morning. Yeah, so it appears that she'll be picking up. People miss that type of tea because word on the curve, Tasha K done increased her fold 10 times. So she beefing with everybody. I said, Lord, what Tasha? They said Tasha been dragging people. Said she done started dragging our girl Jess from Baltimore. I said, Lord, not Jess. It's just Jess from B-More. Wait a minute, that's on the Breakfast Club. Like one thing about Tasha, she sure don't screw down. She screwed all the way up. She go from one tier to the next. You gonna remember her name, okay? All right? It's gonna be a lot of it's gonna be a lot of slow singing and fly bring up around there. Okay? Tasha said she gonna kick the door open one way or the other, whether you sue her or not, allegedly. Oh, yeah, yesterday was a day of the returns of the real ones. I mean, I don't know. Allegedly. It's a lot of things. Oh, the PSA. Listen, stop playing around with cancer, man. It's a lot of women or men and everybody has lost their battles with whatever type said illness. And I swear, I know they wish if they could do it again, they would. So stop playing, man. Don't get up on here and say you're sick and this and that and this and that. Look, just I got scammed by that girl named Red Hot Chili Pepper. I think that was her name. But Red Hot had 3 children. To this day, I don't even know if she had any children. She could have just been babysitting. Who knows? But the thirst is real. But we waged a campaign. Well, and people donated to Red Hot. Come to find out, Red Hot was never sick. And it's alleged because I really don't know. But she's probably somewhere. Word on the curve, she bought a pressing machine. So you're probably wearing a sweatshirt made specifically by her. So who knows? But anyway, she'll pay for that money she collected running around here saying that she was sick and needed help and support. And she had 3 kids. And like I said, I heard kids before. I don't know if I've seen a child over there, but she said she was a single mother. Red High had 3 children and she needed help. She was just diagnosed with cancer and this, that, and the third. But it was all a sham. It was all a dream, okay? It was all a dream. So that was a big letdown. So it's like a red flag when somebody says, you don't know what to believe. You pray on it, you try to assist, but some people really do be sick. So that's what, makes it worse for somebody that really need prayers and support when people play with it. Okay, so that's alarming. I'm 20 minutes in, so yeah, we got 30 minutes. I got 10 more minutes. Make sure y'all smash the like button. This is off the early creep. I just want to stop through, let y'all know. Um, the night is back up around there on Twitch. Uh, he bought a couple of orders, apologized. So he's going through it. It's what's to be expected of anybody that's been freed from prison recently, okay? You're all over the place. Your brain um, was almost jelly and and pudding. So you're trying to get your bearings back. You're trying to see who you can trust. Listen, don't throw the people that's genuine or 100 away off of your paranoia, okay? Expect the unexpected with some people. They're still trying to find their purpose. It's clear in everything they do because for some reason, certain people that I've come upon in this walk, they need constant validation. I just don't understand. I will never understand that. I guess it's just not in my DNA. I don't understand. Just come back, just do what you gotta do, your content, whatever you say you're gonna do. Your core people that support you, definitely gonna support you. Those are the people that's missing out, when people take their hiatus and all this old stuff. I know life be lifing, but you built people, a following, people that support you. So take solace in that. I mean, for God's sake. Um, Evangelist Val is also back. She was around there on Station Head yesterday. So it's the week of returns. It's the week of returns. So, you guys, are you ready on the Ninja Net to embrace reinventions and uh, are you ready to embrace change? I think, listen, everybody has the opportunity to evolve. Now, just depending, we're not going to have you evolving every 5 minutes up around here, but, you know, we understand it. We see it. We'll see the change. Ain't that right, Daisy? What y'all doing up this time of morning? My mother used to say, ain't nothing open but trouble and a pair of legs. I said to myself, now I get it. Y'all ever remember something that was said to you and you never understood it until one day it hit you? Smash the like button, guys. Don't forget. Um, it's free. Okay, we're getting ready. We're working back on our monetization. Laugh now and cry later. We'll be back 2 steps ahead before you know it. We have not yet worked on any more videos. We took a few down, but the object was to try to get that membership back through them over there. But looks like we're gonna have to. I don't know. Do we have to private it or what is that other thing? Unlist? No, I forget. I gotta go back and read. Um, See what I'm saying? I gotta be clear. Hey, CG, good morning. What you doing up? You ain't up gardening this time of morning, is you? You probably is out back. Lord have mercy. I hope everything's okay with you. Yes, indeed. I'm gonna have me some coffee after I get off this live. Coffee does the opposite. I know coffee has a lot of y'all wired up, but it makes me sleepy. Okay, it's like melatonin for me, or for whatever reason. So I can drink it any time of the day or the night. Okay, not saying that it's healthy. You trying to sleep? I know a lot of our souls look back and wonder how we got over. I know it. When we're up this time of morning, there's a reason. Okay, I don't know why we're up, but we're here. So I wanted to talk about this, as you can see in the thumbnail. Now, one thing I pride myself on is understanding, in 50 Cent case, y'all got to understand he's been traumatized, all right? For God's sakes, allegedly he's been aimed at least 9, 10 times. Who popped you? So he's upset and he has a right to be, 50 on his game as far as producing and getting TV shows and going into another realm. But, the level of hate and petty that we see that he has for Sean Combs is just, it's just one for the books. So we respect that. We respect any man that who's mother of this child. Now I did see the blogs had it wrong. They was thinking it was his first baby mama. No, it's that Daphne Joy lady that allegedly was pimped out by Diddy. And I'm talking about as early as late as 2023. We ain't talking about no 2001. So of course 50 Cent still gonna have a chip on his shoulder. Okay. Go ahead and brush them shoulders off, 50. Lord have mercy. Now, we was enjoying the petty party, okay? The pettiness of it all. Can't nobody put P in petty other than 50. A 50 cent, okay? But unfortunately, he's going to be worth 49 cents if he keep on with this battle and rage and war that he got against Sean Combs' baby boy, King Combs. Now, his real name ain't King. I'm going to call him Little Christian, what his mama called him. Okay. May she rest in peace. But anyway, 50 is now taking his anger and hatred out on somebody's child. Now, granted, you might say, Christian, hey, he's from past 21 in this. It doesn't negate from the fact that, first of all, let's be clear, Sean Combs' kids wasn't even raised like that, okay? They wasn't raised to be out here going up against adults and battling adults and all this. 50 knows that. Now, we know how 50 get down with his firstborn, Marquise. Yeah, let's talk about it. Because, see, this the content that nobody want to make. But the judge got to put it on the table. I might chop and screw this a little bit later and drop this piece separately. But come on, 50. At the same time, of course, a child is going to ride or die all day and night for their parent. Just like that beautiful young baby boy that you just had with Daphne Joy. No matter how you spin it, sir, the facts will never change. Daphne Joy allegedly has inserted herself into some things over there. For what? You should take that up with her. Now, keep that energy for Sean Combs, all right? The man doing his time, and we get it. But to engage with that young one over there, man, I don't care what he say. Yeah, he gonna be mad. Yeah, he gonna try to protect his dad or whatever. And hopefully his people, somebody that really care, will sit that young man down and tell him the battle was not yours. This ain't your league. See, that's how you can shut that down. I think it's pathetic that 50 would engage in an active war with that man's son. Period. So, this is what we're going to do for you, 50. If we have to boycott those shows that nobody will watch unless we, the people, watch, you better stand down from young King Combs. You understand me? How would you feel if somebody harassed your child, your sons like that? They don't deserve it. They are not a part of the equation. They have their own identity and their own right. Okay? They should not have to pay for their father's sins. That's the case. A lot of us should be paying for the sins of our mothers and fathers. And you think you wired up right now, sir. You keep messing with these youth up out here. No matter how you spin it. Christian Combs is the next generation, whether you like it or not. Keep it with his father. That's my take on it. And I'm 28 minutes in. Lord have mercy. I'm going to have to do a separate upload because I'm passionate about that. I don't take solace and joy no matter what. That's somebody's child. He wasn't raised like that to be a battle rapper back and forth with a grown, established adults. And the fact of the matter is, no matter what you think of Sean Combs, he's had his day of reckoning. The fact will remain, and we will see, has he changed once he does his time. Let's be clear, 50. Also, let me, as the hood judge, suggest, sir, that you work it out with the mother of your child. And while you at it, that firstborn is your twin, in my own opinion. Let's be clear up around this Mickey Flicky. Court is getting ready to be adjourned. It was so fun doing a creep session with y'all. Yes, it was. I hate the way 50 treat Marquise. Yeah. It's time to begin the day. Old saying it's early bird, y'all. Yes, indeed. Um, mm, it's unfortunate that 50 doesn't understand that the only thing will matter in the end, it ain't money, it ain't this, it will be blood. And no matter how you chalk it up, we don't get to pick and choose who we are associated with by way of blood. We just don't get to do that. I pray that Marquise, his son, is not the one that have to even put a funeral arrangement together. Let's be clear. You got bigger fish to fry. Leave that man's son alone, man. He shouldn't have to take on his father's issues and problems. He has a right to exist. The boy, for God's sake, then already lost a big part of him. That's his mother. And his father been yanked. Like, due to, listen, I ain't taking no sides. But I will never campaign for you to harass, bully, and humiliate, no matter what this young man. Why not pull him to the side and with some words of encouragement? Like, stand down, hold on till your father get out or whatever. It might kill you to do that, sir. But that's the right thing to do. I'm just Shady Court. Y'all have a great, great hump day. Hump day. Listen, Judge get very passionate about celebrities too. But enough is enough. He has gone too far, man. It's a level that you just don't do. Especially being a parent. I could see if he wasn't a parent and this and that. He wants to be taken seriously and solidified as an upstanding producer, creator, this, that, and the third. But it starts here right at your front door. Take the hood out. And while you at it, empty the trash. I'm Judge Shady Court. Y'all have a blessed day. Okay? Smash the like button. Shout out to the replays. The knot is back.